colleagues from Western Maryland and my colleagues right in front of me. I learned a lot about the passion everybody has with guns. I'm going to speak on four quick points. And first and foremost, I want people to know that I support the Second Amendment. I just told everybody, I just think that the Second Amendment, as my colleague from Prince George's County explained earlier, it's a working document, and we try to improve upon things. I was talking to one of my constituents, and we had gotten into a debate about it, and at the end of the day, I said, there's not one thing within this bill that will stop you, a law-abiding citizen, from purchasing a gun in the state of Maryland. And that's true. I also want to speak about some of the shots I think that have been taken. Shots may be a poor choice of words. At the people in this body, in the state of Maryland, we've been proactive and not reactive in terms of trying to protect the citizens in the state of Maryland. To give you an example, with the help of my colleagues, we all supported trying to establish a Maryland Center for School Safety. Why did we do that? We weren't like these other states that are trying to react. They're being reactive. We were proactive. We did it the right way. We had a task force. And we're going to pass a task force and turn it into an actual reality. That's what I mean by being proactive rather than reactive. For years, many of us have concerns from Baltimore City, as one of my colleagues spoke earlier, to Prince George, to even some of the rural tiers in the Eastern Shore that have talked about public safety. And I think that this bill puts us in the right direction. And the last point I'm going to make is tell you really why I'm voting for this bill. I represent Prince George's County, and I heard somebody mention earlier about what happened in the United Kingdom when it came to that. And I will tell you, I am envious of what they have in the United Kingdom. I wish that we would have 60 homicides a year. A year. In Maryland, let alone the United States of America, let alone Prince George's County, Baltimore City. There are currently 11,000 murders that take place in the United States. When you talk about what happened in the UK, it was a reactive thing that they did that happened because of a mass murder, shooting. And yes, there was a spike for a short period of time, but read the headlines now. Some of the headlines say that robberies and gangs are robbing people using flare guns because they can no longer get easy access to real guns. That's the vision that I hope we have in Maryland one day. And I hope that we get to this point. I'm voting for this bill because I believe you have to have that vision. You must start somewhere. And I think this is the right way to go. Thank you.
Gentlelady from Frederick.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I am